Well, good morning. It's Longhaultanker, straight razor shaving with Longhaultanker. Today is Sunday, the 11th of August, 2024 at approximately 08:35 on this Sunday morning. I'm in Herculeum at the Love's Truck Stop here, and I've got approximately 48 hours, 2 days worth of whisker growth on my face. My last shave was on Friday morning before I left for work, and so it's time for a shave, and we're going to do a straight razor shave. I'm going to quickly introduce the equipment, and we've got a very nice Dovo number 300 Soligen Germany, hollow ground, ready for use, and I consider this to be one of my vintage mint collection, and indeed have it in that 7-day roll-up. White plastic scales, Waffen Schmed, and it's a very nice, and I bought this from Matt, Lukey 3262, and he honed it and finished it on Japanese naturals for me. So this is, sometimes when I have other people, when I buy a razor from somebody else that I know does a good job on honing, I'll get an edge from them that I don't have, that I cannot produce, like a Japanese natural. I'm gonna do something a little different on the soap. Not so much different, but I'm using Sterling Soap Company Lime. It's not a menthol, it's not a chill. However, I'm gonna mix it with some C.O. Bigelow eucalyptus wintergreen. And I tried this on Friday morning, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as I go on, but my brush is QED Select Silver Tip Manchurian Badger. This is a faux horn, and it's a 28 millimeter knot. Very nice brush. I love those Manchurian Silver Tip from QED. And so I've always used, in fact, it seems to me I bought like 6 or 8 of these a long time ago when Bed Bath & Beyond had like a 2-for-1 sale, or buy 2 get 1 free, whatever it was. And for the first couple of years of my straight razor endeavor, it's all I used. It was cheap, well, along with Vanderhagen that you can get at any local drugstore. And so between those 2 soaps, that's what kept me in soap for the first couple of years, until I started branching out. I had other things to buy that were more important than elite soaps. But I finally got there. I got some. I got a bunch. All right, so my friend that I've been sharing, my truck driver, retired buddy, he just lives a couple of miles from my house, that I've been sharing soaps and brushes and back and forth with him. I wanted to share with him, I wanted to give him the experience, and he's more of a double-edged kind of guy. rather than straight razor, and that's fine. He's my friend, he can do whatever he wants to do. But I gave him a lemon chill, or the last bits of a lemon chill, sterling. And he loved it. He loved the menthol. He loved the chill effect. And I got to looking in my stacks of soaps, and the only other chill that I had was an orange chill. Thinking it strange that I did not have more menthol. But I remembered, of course I could see him right there. I'm going to give him a tube of this stuff, and that'll leave me with 4. So that means I had 5 in reserve. Well, and over the last 8 to 10 years, I probably used up 3, maybe 4. And a tube of this, even used frequently, will last a good 6, 9, 12 months. I seem to remember mine lasting almost, when I was using them almost every day, for about that long. And so I thought, well, it was just a thought that dawned on me. And I said, well, let's try that. Truck stop coffee. And even now, I can smell the lime quite well, and I'm getting the chill effect. From the C.O. Bigelow. And you saw that at the beginning, right there, that I used 3 dollops of the C.O. Bigelow, 1 on each cheek and 1 under the chin, and worked them in. I'd probably use a little bit more if I was using only the C.O. Bigelow. And it makes a nice lather. All right. So let's see here. Oh yeah, that is just fabulous, fabulous. Matt always does a good job, excellent job on honing. Oh yeah. That is an excellent edge. And I'm using I'm using the George Wostenholm pre-1891. That Matt rescaled for me and also honed with his Japanese naturals. Amazing. Very good edge. Well, let's go through the roll call and say good morning to my friend Bill M. in Pennsylvania and Lukey 3262 right here in the St. Louis area. In fact, very near this truck stop at Herculaneum. He's not been on the YouTube with new shave videos in quite some while. And I talked to him not long ago, and he's busy doing other things, starting a business, focusing on fitness, and has joined not a exercise club, but it's more like a Christian men's group that focuses on exercise. And I don't know if that's bike riding or running or weightlifting or what, but and then Martin Shave Tests in UK. Who always has something interesting to say. And I enjoy watching Martin very much. And Dapper Shaves in South Africa. Quite an eclectic group that we have. I say we. Me and the frog in my pocket. And just a very nice young man, Sean Staplefeld, in Puerto Rico. And last but certainly not least, Eric, the Cajun Blade, in Louisiana, just a neighboring state. He lives near Lafayette. And all of these individuals make shaving videos, honing videos, and they're very worthy of watching and having attention paid to them. And while we all have our own particular styles and the point of watching the videos, which I am very much an advocate of, is to learn your own style, to pick up bits and pieces from everybody. And develop your own style that you become comfortable and confident with, and so you can reproduce an edge on a stone and different kinds of stones, if that's the direction you want to go. And, call me an old dog if you want to, but it's one of the reasons I don't watch a lot of honing videos. I watch some, especially of the fellows that I have mentioned, but I'm very confident and comfortable with my own honing ability. But I love the shaving videos. That's what does it for me, is watching the honing or the shaving videos, because there's always something you can learn. Not there isn't about the other, but for me, actually, what am I doing? And so with my stone set that I've got, collection, I can produce an exceptional shaving edge. But there's always things to learn. How to maneuver a razor around the corners of the mouth coming down. And far be it from me to say I could probably learn to shave a little faster, but that don't interest me so much as just doing what I think I need to do. Right there, getting into the corner of the mouth is something that I picked up from Jared Connerty from the Superior Shave and Maddie Lindholm over in Sweden, watching their videos. I was very pleased that, like my approval means something. But I was very pleased to see Sean Staplefield in a recent video come out very strongly on his social commentary about the XY chromosome individual who won the women's boxing gold medal. And now I understand that there's another guy that's involved in that. I haven't followed that up very much, but and then I saw a headline yesterday from the chairman of the head of the Olympic Committee, who said that we're not going to discriminate and not allow individuals to participate in the sport that they want. Oh, come on. Based on discrimination. These people are insane. Utterly insane. I'm not saying they got a brain deformity, but they might. And certainly their worldview, and I know what that worldview is, and I'm completely opposed to it. And the insanity won't stop until we all speak out against it. And my worldview is decidedly Christian, biblical. I accept the teachings of the Bible and believe others should too. It's called being a good Christian and following the Great Commission and being evangelistic. In general principle, in general philosophy of life. Jesus said he came that he might give life and give it abundantly. We're supposed to be happy in this life. And the greatest source of happiness in life is following biblical teaching, following Jesus. Come unto me, all you that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest, he says. Joy and happiness. And one of the single greatest blessings he gave us in being happy is having a family. Husband, wife, natural born, organic. When I say organic, I mean natural. Yep, I can still smell the lime and I can still feel the menthol, eucalyptus. Getting a nice chill sensation. Now, one of the habits that I have developed over the years using a straight razor is to be very precise, generally, in my handling of the straight razor. Now, I've got a hand towel set to my left here, and when the razor's not in use, I set it down. Or, if I happen to put lather on and I'm still holding the razor, the brush, I'm holding the brush, I'm holding the razor, I have a resting position, and it's just like that. It's in my left hand, it's down to my side, out of the way of my right hand doing its motions. And it's something I try to be very conscientious of while I've got a razor in my hand. Keep it out of the path of movement.
Customer 15, your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 6.
Now, I've said that I wasn't going to record and post Sunday shaves because they're just too impossible to load. The last one took over 48 hours to get loaded up and started in the wee hours of the morning on Sunday or Monday morning. It didn't, and I'm going to say this and nobody may ever see it, or it doesn't cost anything to bring my cell phone and my phone mount and go ahead and record the shave. But I will tell you, I may not even load this until after my Wednesday shave, after I get home, and then that way you get 2 videos on Wednesday. And that's an easy enough thing to do when I'm at home also. I always scoop off the lather that falls over the side of my brush and lay it back up on top. I find that to give me the best, my preference. The best result. Oh, that's feeling so good. Now, this is the first shave-in video that I've had since Friday. And on Friday, I used a vintage mint condition Taylor Eyewitness and I did a refresh on it. On Thursday, using the new conical stone. It's about 2.5 by 6, 7 inches long. Sent to me by viewer Michael. And I already have 3 cauticles. Conical A, conical B, and my travel 4x2. The others are 8x3. And this smaller, and I'm calling it my conical M. And it's the hardest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how to rate hardness. Michael said to me, take a nail and run it across the face of the stone. If it digs in, you got a soft conical. If it doesn't dig in, it's a hard conical. Well, that makes some sense. I wouldn't want to have to lap out the gouge that I put in the others, but But I spent about 20 to 30 minutes on the stone. At first I rubbed up a very light slurry, very light, and it gave me a very smooth, customary conical edge shave. It was an interesting shave. Maybe not quite as customary as the other stones that I've got, but oh, it's very nice, very nice. let's rinse it off and do the finishing strokes. A little more blood than I like, but I got a few more bumps that have come up of late. All right, move on to the head shave. So we're using the little George Woosten home. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Customer 17, your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 2. shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 2.
Almost done. My goal this morning is to be on the road driving by 11 o'clock Central Time. And that'll get me to curbside parking in Portage, Wisconsin, just outside the gate. Of the warehouse plant that I'm going to. Number 17 in a row. Going up here to Portage, Wisconsin. I love the routing on this load, or the schedule, I really should say. Loads on Friday, delivers on Monday. 2 hard drives, well, 2 10-hour days from Portage back to the yard in Houston and home on Wednesday morning. What is not to like about that? And then do it all over again on Friday. All I got to do is stay on top of when the order for the new load comes into customer service at our company, and then from customer service to dispatch, then I can be put on the load once the order has reached the computers of dispatch. Okay, I think that'll do. Let's put some Allen block on and we'll call it quits. I'm either going to use Limesec, Pinod Limesec, or what's that one that they have? It's a wintergreen heavy alcohol. It's made by Pinod, but you got to find it in the small print. I forget the name of it right now. But it's funny. It says on the label that it can be used for medicinal purposes as well, for analgesic and not analgesic, but antiseptic. Not bad. Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate every one of you. I keep seeing the new subscribers coming in. I'm up to about 325, 330, and I appreciate everybody. I may not say it enough, but I do these mostly for my own amusement, these videos. I do try to be a little bit instructional. I have a lot of social commentary and frankly, spiritual Christian commentary as well. So like it or don't like it, subscribe or don't. But I appreciate those and I appreciate the friendships and the acquaintances that build up through this medium as well. So until next time, thank you. I will see you down the road.